So much drama in the ADA. What's that cancerous F Charles got to say? So much drama in the ADA. We got some drama going on in Cardano. Some big time drama. We're going to get into that. So much drama in the ADA. What's that cancerous F Charles got to say? I don't know. He's on a darkness retreat. Jason in the house. He's all happy because Solana's ripping. That cancerous Charles is on a darkness retreat. He can't answer. Can't answer to the allegations. I can't wait till his cantankerous self gets back and goes, oh, the F you and blah, 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 and this and that, and F you, and are you effing kidding me? All right, we'll get into that in a bit. Good morning, everyone. The doctor is in. Be sure to hit the like and the subscribe. I hear some things are popping off right now. So much drama in the ADA. What's that cancer Seth Chuck got to say? I'm working on a Snoop Dogg parody. Sipping that gin and sipping that sipping that gin and juice. Charles is Crump. Charles, everyone's thinking Charles is going to become a crypto advisor for Trump. I don't know about that one, guys. Maybe. Ooh, Coinbase up. Let's get into the stock market. Are you kidding me, dude? Are you freaking kidding me? Coinbase up another $8. This shit's out of control, guys. I'm a little jacked up this morning. Had a good night's sleep last night. I took the full sleep stack, glycine, magnesium glycinate, and I took the L-theanine with this time. I tell you what, man, you dream like a mofo on that shit, but I am amped. Ready to go, baby. Melez in the house. How you doing, brother? I'm amped, but I'm still going to take some more caffeine right now. How do you like them apples? No, I'm trying not to burp, but you know, vulgar habits that I have. Cardano. Yeah, we're going to talk about Meld. We're going to talk about how Charles is stealing, how he stole from the community, how he embezzled funds. It lots to talk about. Oh, dude, are you kidding me? Coinbase is now at 10. This shit's short squeezing or something. This is freaking incredible. MicroStrategies. My portfolio, my Cornholio, my IRA portfolio is exploding. You can clearly see the profit and loss year to date, the profit and loss of the day, profit and loss to the open. Matthew in the house. I wish Cardano would shut up with the FUD. I mean, we'll get into it. You're only going to notice the FUD if you're on crypto Twitter, bro. Ain't no one else paying attention to that shit. They are baseless. Maybe. All I know is there's 4 beta cuck low testosterone people in the house. We got 5 people in the house, 1 like. Hitting the like and being a prescriber, automatic 200 basis points to your T levels. Bro, no one knows none of this shit unless you're on crypto Twitter following like Cardano. I promise you. I didn't know nothing about any of it. And then I looked at Twitter and I'm like, I just ignore all that shit. I mean, we'll get into what's being said, what's going on. I think it's time for the real leg up. We made it, people. I agree, bro. I was wrong. Pepe's cooking. Is Pepe sizzling? I'm gonna go out and make the proclamation that saying the word cook, I'm cooking, let me cook, it's cooking. That's old shit. That's old news. That's like what the cool kids used to say. If you're a cool kid now, we're going to say sizzle. It's sizzling. Solana's sizzling. Coin is sizzling. Let it sizzle. I didn't say major breakout. You did. We discussed that yesterday. You called it. You throw enough darts, one of them's going to stick. No, 8 people in the house, 1 like, dude. What is going on with this low testosterone this morning? All right. Coinbase now only up 9. E-mini S&P up 4, basically flat. Did I put stock market in? No, I did. NASDAQ down 12, actually, flat. Silver flat, down a couple pennies. Gold flat, down $4, or around the $4 handle. Bonds up 24 ticks. Bonds go up, rates go down. They're asking Powell. They asked Powell, "What are you going to do if Trump fires you?" Well, they didn't really say that because Trump can't fire him. They're like, "What are you going to do if Trump asks you to resign or whatever?" And he's like, "I'm going to keep doing my job." Trump said, "If you lower rates before the election, I'm going to fire you." I don't even know why that was a thing, to be honest. Like, why did Trump care? Like, did he? It would only be because of election, right? He thinks it helps his election bid. Put on the Cardano chart. And you're not my supervisor. Don't shout at me. Tell me, we're talking about the stock market right now. When we get to the crypto market, we got a whole section dedicated to Cardano right now. Just chill your freaking horses, Matthew Lake. Calm the F down. Cardano is pumping? Oh, sure it is. What's it at, 44 cents? I swear to God, unless Cardano's over $1, I don't even want to hear how Cardano's pumping. It was 80 cents in March, bro. It's been a stable, it's XRP. You get a little 3, 4, 5 penny pump in Cardano, and this is it. This is it. Shouldn't even happen for another 2 months, if we're being honest. All right, let's check it. Let's check what else is going on in the stock market. 45 cents. That is pretty good. Pretty good. The SPX is at all-time highs. Continuing. There's still buyers. The NASDAQ is all-time highs. The NASDAQ went green. Now, the futures are, so it's a little bit backwardation on the daily. The futures are a touch red, but what's actually going on in the NASDAQ is green. So the future, sometime in the future, the market believes it's going to be down a couple points, not up 10. But we got the NASDAQ at all-time highs, bro. All-time highs. SPX, all-time highs. Volatility down 32 cents at 1488. I expect the stock market to continue to go up until the end of the year, until the inauguration. And I expect volatility to maybe go sub-teens, bro. Sub-10. Sub-double digits. Gold now down $11. We were looking at the futures before. Coinbase up 934. This is a freight train that has lost its conductor and out of control. Choo-choo. They put too much coal in the engine. The shit is choo-choo-choo. 20% today. Everyone's shitting on Cardano because of poor price action. Now everyone is a Cardano maxi. All the influencers, are they? I don't know. Let's put, all right. Actually, I'm going to finish the stock market. You guys are just champing at the bit for me to talk about crypto. We got an agenda here. Tesla over $300. Surprised JT's not here smacking his. We still are only at 1 like, guys. I mean, what the actual F, dude? And it's probably Kurt that gave me the like. He's not even here. Let's see. The base you sent isn't, but always hated those stair bunkers. Let's see. What did I just do? A little Rust talk there with my boy Dino. Trying to get him to wipe his vagina off. Are you guys holding the likes until I talk about crypto? Is that it? Bitcoin and crypto record high. Nope. Who else? We know Savy isn't talking about it. Who's talking about Cardano? Coin Bureau? No. Ben Armstrong? Bitboy? Apparently he's bullish Cardano again. $5 ADA. All right, I got it. All right, let's talk about crypto. Are you happy? Are you happy? Dance, Tom. Dance, Tom. All right, let's see what this whack job has to say. If he turned bullish about Cardano and then 5 minutes later, it looks like Cardano stole from the community. Wouldn't that be just bittersweet?
ADA, I think ADA's been pumping today or whatever. I mean, I've told you guys ADA's going to pump. You're still going to get a return, and I still think it's in play to get back to its all-time high.
Oh, so he's completely like.
I mean, I've told you guys ADA's going to pump. You're still going to get a return, and I still think it's in play to get back to its all-time high and maybe double top at $3 maybe. I think, and look, there's 5x from here or whatever it is. People in ADA are going to make money. They're just not going to make as much if they were in Tau or Render or ICP or some of these other coins. Okay? Be very clear about that. As a platform, I believe Cardano is dying. Dying. I don't know how long it's going to take for the death to come. I think it's dying. Okay?
So I don't know anything about it.
I know that guy Crypto's chain. That went and took everybody's information and submitted it. Yeah, he took everybody's information and submitted to get all these
Is he using Moose?
grants from Polkadot, and some people I think even didn't want him to, and like everybody hates him now. I think is if I remember correctly. But he was real big on the Polkadot ecosystem, and
looks like he got off the GLRP, started eating the cheeseburgers again.
Nothing on there ever.
Is he off the nose candy? Looks like he's puffing back up.
A call it nothing. Was it Clover Finance? What? All these parachains. Okay, Polkadot.
Oh, that is he looks so hard with that steak tattoo.
Wood. Never was DOA, dead on arrival. It pumped because it had hype. That was it. So, anyways, look.
Did he get veneers? I don't know. His teeth are still kind of yellow, but his teeth look different.
I don't hate Joseph Lubin. I'd talk to him. I've been interviewing him on the channel if you come on the show. Can we see a $5 ADA from Midwest Pickler? I want to be very clear. It is possible. It is possible.
2028.
Well, no. I mean, look, I think for this bull run, I think it is possible. I don't want people to think that when I'm poo-pooing on ADA.
Yeah, all right. Whatever, bro. When Cardano starts moving towards the top 5 or top 3 again, it will be the best blockchain. Influencers are fickle. Yeah. Cardano has a lot of problems. But I've always said I think it's the best technology chain out there, or the potential to be the best. There's going to be special use cases for Cardano or for Solana or for this or for that. And each one, whatever one survived, there'll be some niches or whatever. But I'm also going to tell you, don't hold the bag. Like whatever chains are going to emerge, the perfection or the breakout or, oh, this is it moment, and we're not going back down drastically in a bear market. That time hasn't come yet, bro. So right now, you can throw a dart, land on a coin, and get returns. Like if you like, even now in altcoins, it hasn't really started yet. So you're still early. If you want to buy some altcoins, go get whatever you want, like whatever you like, right? Whatever's in play. Swee's in play. Solana's in play. AVAX is in play. Cardano's in play. What is it? The Telegram one? What's that rug pull? Was in play. You listen to whatever Kool-Aid they're slinging with whatever extra sugar. Believe in it. Make some money. And let's get the F out. I've been seeing, and this is what I see. I see Cardano price, my ultimate Cardano price prediction, or my price prediction on this coin, or my price prediction on that. If you're watching those videos, you're setting yourself up for failure. That's what I did last bull run. I would watch videos on price predictions in the very beginning. I would continue to watch them later a little bit, but in the very beginning, when I was very new to crypto, I would watch price predictions and I would start sipping the Kool-Aid. Cardano is going to $10, was priced in. So I'm not selling until Cardano goes to $10. Well, guess what? It didn't even get to 5, bro, before it started dumping. And I saw all my gains wither down to nothing. All right, Bitcoin 75.6. I was wrong. I called for an 80K yesterday. I mean, that was a wild call. Bitcoin dominance is down a little bit at 59.6. I saw videos by some influencers saying ADA would go to 32. Yeah, that's just not going to happen. The one I saw, I don't even know what his price prediction was. Let's see. I mean, Crypto Crow has done a couple of those videos lately. My Cardano, I don't even remember what the second one, I don't even know if he actually gave a prediction. He just kind of. Dawson. It got a lot of views too. Let's see. Like this one got 3.7. This one had 7K views like an hour ago. They get clicks, bro. They get clicks. I'm like, maybe I should do my ultimate Cardano price prediction.
Crypto.
He's doing the fib like I do.
And so this is how I'm getting my ultimate price predictions is maybe you don't wait until $11 to sell it all in case we don't get there. Maybe you do peel off some at 3, peel off some at 5, peel off some at 7, peel off some at 10, right? It's up to you how you decide to do it, what you decide to do with this information. But realistically, you could see a possible scenario where ADA gets to $5, $8, maybe even $10 to $11. And so that is my Cardano price prediction, my ultimate price prediction on where ADA can go this cycle in 2025.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. He said possibly. People won't hear the possible. They still don't have my sizes in. Oh, wait, that's different. Calvin Klein? Man, what is going on with Costco, bro? "2021 taught you a lot." No, yeah. Better, truer words have never been spoken. I've been taught a lot. I am not sipping the Kool-Aid. I'm looking to pour the Kool-Aid out for the homies and sell. I'll probably take a lot of... I probably won't take a lot of heat because a lot of people on this channel are smart and will be looking to do the same thing. They're out there saying Meld rug pulled. Meld did rug pull, bro. Let's talk about Cardano. Let's finish up what we got. Cardano at 44 cents. It did hit 45. Yeah, 45. Not bad. right around the fib, that long-term fib, the same thing Dawson was looking at. Now, I think this is the one that has the long-term. Yeah. So he said $6, didn't he? I have 5, around 8, 11. I don't think it's going to get up to, like, if we hit this $5, this would be my, like, best case scenario, around $5 ADA. No, Tom, we're going to $10. I'd be surprised if, I'm not even sure Cardano will get back to new all-time highs. It just depends on the catalyst, you know, the some of the stuff we're going to talk about not being true and my thoughts on that. But back to previous all-time highs, up to maybe $5. It takes a lot of money to make this go up. You got to realize there's a lot more Cardano out there than there was last bull run. So even for it to get back to its previous all-time highs, it's going to have a decently bigger sized market cap than it did last time. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean as much in a bull run, in an out of control FOMO bull run where people are just buying and they don't even care. They're just buying FOMO, MOMO, the multiplier effect, you know, because as the price go up, the ask price goes up and that gaps up and then people have to bid higher, right? So it's not like it goes in incrementally or anything. All right, Hondo 72 cents. Celestia at $5, 528. ICP at 784. Big Ben Armstrong's big on this one. I'm kind of big on it. I mean, I'm big in thinking it should have a good bull run. Whether it succeeds with everything. It has good tech, good teams, good devs, good leadership. They're building things that make sense to me as a network engineer and a systems engineer and a cloud engineer. You know, they're trying to put all that on the blockchain. It makes sense to me. Whether or not that their plan comes to fruition, I don't know. Stacks is a little surprising at $1.64. It's not really precipitating. Solana's kind of out of control. Say, doing pretty good. Ergo, ooh, I think Ergo's up big, bro. Wow. Nice. Good for you, Ergo. Ergo people are going to be off rope watch pretty soon. You think $4 probably tops for Cardano? Yeah. I'm not really. So yeah, that's what. Don't listen to price predictions. Don't listen to Velez's price prediction. Don't listen to me saying it could go to 5. I'm not. I've said a million times. I'm not worried about what price I'm selling at. I'm worried about the macro, right? What's going on? How many days after the halving? What has historically happened this many days after the halving, or when certain indicators get hit, like the pi cycle top, and how high is the fear and greed index? But the days after the halving, and some of those indicators are going to be big indicators for me, and how much it's gone up, right? Things like that. So it's going to be a bit fluid. I'm going to play it by ear quite a bit. I might sell some. I'll most likely sell chunks. Like if, say in like 2 months, Cardano does rip to like $3. You know, typically 15 cents to $3 in just a few months, if I remember correctly. So if Cardano goes on a tear, gets up to like $3, and we're sitting in January, I'm going to sell some Cardano, bro, like maybe 25% or so, you know, just to have it locked in. I'll still have plenty on the table. Have a, you know, and I won't feel as cornered if that's it. I'm not making that mistake. Now, if we're in January, that isn't typically all those indicators I was just talking about aren't being hit. My fear is it would be like a double top again, like last time, where it got up really high and then crashed in like, I don't know, April, and it was ugly for a few months, and then it went high again. Like, I don't want to get myself in this position, and I probably won't, or I sell, it crashes like that, and I buy back in. Because again, I don't want to deal with short-term capital gains, bro. ICP 50 to 100. Yeah, that's about my target too. All right, let's talk about Cardano. Drama, so much drama in the ADA. What's that cancerous F Charles got to say? We are only at 2 likes. You guys are some a-holes today, bro. All right. Breaking, Charles Trump crypto advisor. Ooh. I don't believe this for a second. Tamara Hassan, president of IOHK, says there's a high likelihood Trump selects IOHK Charles as their crypto. Well, he's going to have to answer to all the criminal activities. I don't know if there's any truth to this or not. I mean, I can see Charles being a crypto advisor. He definitely knows his shit. Ada Killer Whale followed me. Holy shit, bro. That's probably, is that a scam account? What do we got going on here? Oh, he's got 444 followers. Let's see. I'll give him a follow back. How you doing, Ada Killer Whale? Justin, BlackRock is officially bigger than the gold. Coinbase up $13, bro. Is he on drugs? Yeah. 2021 double top screwed over mini. We were supposed to sell. Yeah, that shit effed me up. All right, so what do you guys want to talk about? The Cardano Charles being a thief? Or do you want to talk about the major project rug pull? Diamond nuts, baby! All right, let's talk about Charles Hoskinson stealing with the Genesis keys. I don't know. This bro said Charles Genesis key MIR'd it. This is from Dr. Leisenfeld. Here it was, Cardano. Unfortunately, Charles can't really respond to this right now because he's on a darkness retreat with David Osprey. This total output, 90 ADA. What am I looking at here, bro? You sent me a transaction where there was $40. A transaction of $40. I don't know. I don't understand. Laundered it through exchanges, bought Intersect MBO Corp with a few million of it, and refilled his new girl pools. I don't even, what are new girl pools? Does he have some stake pools called New Girl? I don't, he just blabbering. Charles didn't MIR it into reverse. I favor egal ethics over values. Like, who can understand what this guy's saying? Please, someone help me. I'm a pretty educated person, and I'm pretty educated on crypto, and I don't know what the F he's talking about. Sounds like he used his Genesis keys to do something with some. My understanding is that, they had an IDO, blah, blah. There was like 300 million in unclaimed ADA apparently, and he somehow used his Genesis key to take this and launder it, is the way I understand this. It's crazy that this came out. while he's on a darkness retreat. He can't respond. Well, he probably could respond, but he should continue to be resetting his endorphins or whatever he's resetting. Stick to his guns. Work on his longevity. Well, he's a big longevity guy, right? Can't put the cheeseburger down, but he's a big longevity guy. All right. I love you, Charles, but come on, bro. So he explained what MIR is later, and I got to tell you, it didn't really help. MIR is not a particularly good name, but I can explain the history. Started out standing for Move ITN Rewards, where ITN stands for the Incentivized Testnet. Okay, the ITN was a testnet whose rewards would end up on the main network after launch in the Shelley phase. The MIR certificate was originally designed for exactly the purpose. Ooh, this ADA guy's messaging me, I bet. He probably wants to. MIR was originally designed, blah, blah. The mechanism the ELFI explanation of an MIR certificate. MIR certificate requires the authorization and the result of transferring Lovelace from the reserves of the Treasury to a collection of state credentials. They also move Lovelace. Okay, that didn't really. I kind of understood that, but not really. Hi there. Hope you're benefiting from my content. And how's the crypto? Okay, bro. I don't even know what your content is. That Ada Well guy seems like a possible scammer. Let's see. Where did I... Let's take a look at this guy. Oh, no, he gives good... No, bro, I don't... You're just a normal Ada. Cardano. Yep. All right. Good for you, bro. Ricky in the house. How you doing, brother? Wouldn't Ada sell off hard if this was true? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Like, even if it is true, like... They're acting like they sent this through exchanges and try to hide it. Like, I find it hard to believe that there's anything going on here. Honestly, I don't think anything's going on here where they're trying to obfuscate and move funds around and use them without, like, that's his entire vision of being transparent, governance and all that. So, I mean, if it were true, yeah, maybe it would all sell off, or maybe it doesn't matter because people are just trying to get rich. I don't think it's true. I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation. I'm sure even if it was true, Charles will be able, because if it is true, Charles is one of the greatest con men on the planet. Charles, if you see this video and you hear what I just said, I said, if this was true, which I don't think it is, you're one of the greatest con men on the planet and you'll be able to spin it and the people believe you, right? That's the truth of the matter. Even if it is true, it won't matter. It's probably a coordinated FUD, or there's a high likelihood it's coordinated FUD. I can tell you firsthand, this is one of the reasons I don't like Solana. The coordinated FUD attack that Solana perpetrated on Cardano in the last bull run was downright disgusting. It was worse than political smear cane ads. They would go into Cardano discords and just they would just wreak chaos, saying all kinds of negative things, just nonstop, just like 3 or 4 different chat, just Cardano is terrible. This is going on. Why would you do this? And Solana's great. Come over to Solana, the NFTs. It was unbelievable. Anyway, that's the Cardano FUD. That's the Charles FUD. Apparently he used a certificate to take 300 million in funds and move it around. I mean, Cardano funds were almost certainly used to create Intersect and all this stuff, right? So I'm sure it's all whatever. Jaga in the house. How you doing, brother? Made a lot of money from the last ADA cycle through all. Yeah, I could have made a lot of money, but as I mentioned earlier, I listened to the people that told me Cardano was going to $10. My plan, so, and I don't have a problem. I was kind of in between a rock and a hard place last time. It's not 100% true that I held because I thought it was going to $10. I mean, that was part $5 or $10. I didn't think it would be over when it was. And my plan, you can go back. My plan B was always, if I hold it too long and I miss selling it, my plan B was always hold it until the next bull market and buy as much as I can in that bear market. And that's what I did. So I had a plan A. I missed the top. And then I implemented plan B. And now we're here. And my plan A is the same. But I'm not going to sell based on a price target. I'm going to sell based on indicators I told you before. And I'll have a plan B. Guess what? Plan B is the same. If I F it up again, I'm going to hold it. And I'm going to buy in the bear market. And I'm going to be a miserable son of a bitch. Yeah, I'm going to be part of plan A is sell quicker this time. I had 100K and only took 16K. Don't feel bad. Just load it. Yeah. So I almost tripled the amount of Cardano I had last bull run. My problem is, my major regret is I didn't buy Solana instead. There's a high likelihood. Yeah. Okay. I mean, that would be amazing. Can you imagine the amount of notoriety Cardano would get in the price action? This could just be made up bullshit, because this is what the Cardano community likes to do, is just make shit up to pump the price. There's so many things. Oh, Binance is going to list CNTs. Remember that? There's a high likelihood Binance is going to list CNTs. Oh, look at the writing on the wall. Binance CEOs coming and blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what? This shit happens all the time. So there's a high likelihood that Charles Hoskin could become crypto advisor for Trump. He can become one of many. He can become a crypto. I mean, he does have a good relationship with RFK. A very good relationship with RFK, but I don't know how tight they are. Do they talk often? Like, RFK doesn't really need Charles anymore. Before, RFK was running for president. He needed all the people he could get. So there was definitely a vested interest in him working with Charles. Now, I'm not saying that RFK's just pushed Charles aside. You know, and then there's the dynamic between RFK and Trump. How much does RFK really, like, how much does Trump really give a shit about RFK now that he's won the election? Trump says he's going to do a lot of things and then doesn't, you know, he'll like, this is what happened last time. He got into office, he went on rampage, signing a bunch of executive orders, and then he started eating quarter pounder Happy Meals, supersized quarter pounder, whatever meals 3 times a day, golfing and rampaging at all the negative press he was getting. So this time could be different just because he basically controls everything. The House, the Senate, the Supreme Court. Right? He'll be able to get some shit through this time. Last time it was just like, well, shit, I'm going to try and get this through and it's not going to pass because of that. Newsom saying he will refuse to deport illegals. I mean, is that a national law? It's not really a state's job to deport illegals, is it? I don't know. So there is a likelihood. I don't know about a high there's a likelihood Cardano, but what does that even mean? There's no, is there a crypto advisory board? Is there going to be a chairman of crypto created? Maybe not the House. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Ricky? He wants a war with Trump, bro, him. I mean, I don't know. That's a risk you could take. If things don't go well the next 4 years, the country's going to turn on the Republicans and want to vote Democrat again. Oh, Senate. But I don't know. Things are going to be different this time, just because. And I'm not saying for the better or for the worse. Look, Trump. There's a lot of things I don't like about Trump, but there's a lot of things I do like about him. The fact that he's decisive, he knows what he wants and he goes for it. I mean, that's good. I like that. Do I think whatever. I'm not going to go on this. Y'all know really didn't like either candidate. I just prefer Trump. You're as sharp as a marble. What? You know what, Ricky? I'm not in the mood for your shit today. Say one more thing and you're done. You're as sharp as a marble. Oh, that's pretty funny. F you, Ricky, bro. Like, I don't understand why you always got to attack me. All right, let's talk about Cardano rug pull. Cardano theft. And now 43.17 ADA rug pull. Meld shut down, bro. A lot of people talked a lot of negative things about Meld. They got really upset with the fact that Meld went to AVAX and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I was wrong, because I was one saying I didn't think it was a big a deal. They were multi-chain. I think they're trying to build good things, right? And I still, for the most part, think, well, there's some things that happen that are pretty disgusting with this rug pull. But so it's not out of the question. They basically were running out of money. And that's the thing. Can a blockchain, can a layer 2 survive bear markets? You know, Cardano's got a big treasury, so they're more equipped for it. Can a project survive bear markets? Most of them can't. So Meld was out of money, and they had 2 VCs lined up, and apparently the VCs bailed on them, and they're like, okay, we're just shutting down. So they rugged. They weren't profitable, is my best guess, and they rugged. The problem is they rugged yesterday. I mean, a big part of the problem is they rugged yesterday. But for the last week, it was down 56%. So the evidence looks pretty damning that they were selling what they could, and then possibly, like, I don't know, their little elbow rubbing and their friends or whoever were selling. Chris in the house. How you doing, brother? So yeah, I mean, this is what happens. And then now a lot of people go, I told you so. I told you so. Look, dude, good for you. You got this one right. When you invest in a project, there's a much higher delta that it's going to fail than it's going to succeed. It's like putting up a new business in the United States. More than 99% of crypto projects like this will fail. They had a good business plan. They had a good model, in my opinion. But learn from it. Hopefully, I feel bad if you got wrecked on this. Learn from it. You don't put all your eggs in one small crypto project like this. If you took I'm a dummy. I put $6,000 on Nike and I'm down $5,000, bro. Nike doesn't have any utility.